Hello YouTube, it's January 3rd, 2024, and Haulina has been operational fully for a couple years now. And one of the things I've realized that I can make a big change on, and I think it's really going to change the looks of Haulina, and that is I'm realizing now that my power consumption is low enough with that 272 amp hour battery and all the capacity that I have, that I am planning on doing away with the LP, the propane hot water heater. And that propane hot water heater needs to have, of course, the propane on board, which is stored in this box right here. And then the propane instantaneous hot water heater is in this box right here. And by going to an all-electric hot water heater, it's going to really dramatically change the front of the trailer, which I think I've got a pretty good looking trailer from the side. And this doesn't look too bad with the condensing unit here for the mini split, Senville mini split, 9,000 CFM. And really this box is not too bad. It's very lightweight, and it really helps me to be able to store items in it. So if I do away with the LP propane hot water heater, I can do away with this box, and it'll really clean up the front of this trailer. And as I said, I'm realizing I have so much power that a 4-gallon hot water heater, I'm hoping, is going to do me just fine. And here's that propane instantaneous propane hot water heater. I really like the instantaneous propane hot water heater. I enjoy it. But the negative aspects of it is, one, this massive front end, and having the propane and also the hot water heater on the front. But the other thing that I don't like, and it's probably the primary reason why I'm going away from this and going to an all-electric. One, of course, I have the capability with the amount of power I have. But the most important factor is being four-season. I have turned this off for the winter time. I can drain it easily. I put some drain valves on the bottom of it, and I've put some blow pipes on the inside of Haulina, so I can easily drain out all the lines that come out the front end here into the hot water heater. That's fine, but I really don't like the idea that I have to do that every time I'm in some very cold weather. And so now, by doing away with all of this on the front, it's going to give a nicer look to the front, and it's going to allow me to have a four-season trailer, because the trailer is super insulated, 3 inches on all the walls and ceiling, and on the bottom, some places I've got between 3 to 8 inches, and I have made some improvements on that too. I'll show you that a little bit later. But yes, I'm looking forward to doing away with these boxes on the front of Haulina, the propane box and the instantaneous hot water box. And I think that's going to clean up the front of the trailer quite a bit. By going to the electric 4-gallon hot water heater, I'll have a four-season trailer, and kind of simplify things without having to have any propane. I will give you some updates on that when I have the electric hot water heater installed, and we'll take another look at Haulina, and I'll probably be doing some tests on that 4-gallon hot water heater just to make certain that I'm very satisfied with the capacity on it. But with the low flow head that I have in the shower, I think that the 4-gallon will do fine. Plus, it'll remind people that they need to take shorter showers. I've got 40 gallons capacity of fresh water, and the gray water tank is 35 gallons. So for people to pay attention and use less water, it's not a bad thing. I have unboxed the 4-gallon electric hot water heater. It's 120 volt. I think it pulls right about 12 amps at 120 volts. And I just wanted to show it to you before I went and installed it underneath the cabinet. It's about 14.5 inches wide, about 14.5 inches tall. And let's see what the depth is on this puppy. About 12 inches. Here we go, right here, 12 inches deep, thereabouts. So pretty small unit. However, that height measurement did not include the T&P valve, the temperature and pressure valve that comes with it, and I have yet to install it. Here it is in a separate box. So I'll go ahead and install that. So I'll have to give a little bit of room for that. I have to have room for the fittings on top anyway, as it supply line and the warm water line that comes out of it. So just wanted to give you a quick look. Well, hello YouTube viewers. I wanted to show you how I was coming along on this 4-gallon hot water heater. I went ahead and mounted unistrut down here below, and a strap here goes up and over the top, and another strap that hooks to the unistrut here with some 1/4-20s and lock washers and goes up over the top. And you can see that this 4-gallon hot water heater is in really good place here, very stoutly fastened in place. And I think this is going to be a good installation. The big question for this hot water heater is going to be, how well will it perform? I'm not really certain of that just yet, but we'll see over time. I'll probably leave the LP hot water heater hooked up for a while just to see how this transition goes for this hot water heater. Let me pull back a little bit and you can see where it is located underneath the sink area. For many of you who know the unit, you'll recognize this right away. Here's the window. Making progress. I have shown you a few pictures of the front of the trailer and also the hot water heater installed. I just wanted to take a quick walk around the front of the trailer, Haulina, and show you. Now, I don't have some of the unistrut completely cut off yet. I'm trying to decide just exactly what to do with these pieces of unistrut that were longer to accommodate the LP tank and the hot water heater. I may just use them for a small little boxes, low small boxes I just haven't decided yet. You can see here how the hot water lines are coming out of the front. This used to feed into the LP tank here. And my plan for this is to put a couple of studs up here on the sidewall so that I can mount the instantaneous hot water heater. If we were at a campground for a long period of time and we had the water all hooked up, we could hook up the LP, put the LP tank here on the ground and just use that hot water heater. And I would say that because I'm spoiled rotten. I've gotten used to having longer showers, and this 4-gallon hot water heater, you know, the negative side of it is that it only gives you about a 5-minute shower. And for people who are used to enjoying a nice warm shower in their home or having a full hookups, a 5-minute shower sounds ridiculous. But for those of us who like to boondock, you want to conserve that water. I carry about 40 gallons of fresh water on board, and I have a large bladder for carrying additional water, and that gives me another 50 gallons that I can easily go ahead and put into the tanks if I need it. So 5-minute showers, not all that bad for boondockers. And this is what the front of the trailer looks like now. I'm sure I'm going to dress it up over time, but I think it does give it a lot better look. It's going to reduce the weight on the front of this trailer, and I do like the new hot water heater. Hopefully this has been informative. Please like and subscribe if you like the content.